fucked it up. And it's back to good. Good. I don't care. It's recording. Sorry. Oh yeah. This is gonna be an interesting one.
It's time crunch. Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe we'll be doing a 2-hour-long show that no one will ever see.
The lost episode.
How's it going? So good they only listen to it.
Beauty broke the camera.
Is this pretty cool? I was thinking.
Oh,
No, this is just a funny line. Alright, welcome to Geek Dad. I'm JoshuaTheBat.
I'm DarkNightRichie.
And this is a Dynamic Duo show. And so last week we did do a show, and it was awesome, and it was so good that the camera is just it died. That was this camera's last hurrah. And we didn't even get the footage that's on it. There's tons of footage. Apparently we filmed not only the 2-hour show that we did, but also there was bonus porch footage of us doing stuff and all rants and
I guess we finally made the call out to see it public.
Yeah, and like did probably the challenge too.
We did the challenge.
I think we put questions down and everything.
And I guess the challenge was so hateful towards CM Punk. He came by and smashed our fucking camera.
Yeah, what a douche.
Douchebag.
All right, we got this new thing for the new year. Our new beer. What are these things called? Beer thingies?
Well, they were called MVPs.
MVPs.
Kind of hard to see them light up. Maybe next time we'll do Bud Light, so
Yeah.
like, we'll see something that lights up. But it lights up.
Yeah, it totally does.
It holds like what are you getting there? 8 beers? 8, 9 beers?
You could probably get 9. I think we put 8. You could probably get 9. Just it'll be right at the top.
Yeah, right at the top.
All right, so let's jump right in. This is a new year. We're gonna forget about the old year. We're gonna move forward. Right now, we're doing this on my phone, but we're gonna get a camera. We'll get another camera. We'll get back and running in normal ways. But I think the phone's gonna look good anyway, because it's a good phone. So let's just go with it. So what do you got? You want to hit up what you got? Because I know you only have a couple things. I only have a couple things, but I have questions because there's not much. Cause
I have.
People are chilling.
Well, I'll start with the first thing. I have Christine Cavanaugh passed away. I think she was like 50 something. She got her start. She's a voice actor. For you, those of you who don't know, she got her start as Gosling from Darkwing Duck, the little niece. And then from there, she was a little dude called Chucky Fenster.
What? Not Chucky.
And then a little dude, even littler dude, called Dexter from Dexter's Lab.
That's so good.
And the fans of Our Real Monsters, she was Obliga. I probably said that wrong. She was also Babe the Pig. So, famous voice actor. She passed away. And that's... Besides the Ghostbusters, that's what I got.
Okay, so yeah, what's the Ghostbusters stuff?
What's his name? The director for Ghostbusters, Paul Feig.
Yeah, right?
Whatever the fuck it is. He promises to try not to ruin our childhood.
Yeah, and they also added one before. It happened a little while ago, but they're also saying that it's gonna be a little darker. They want to do more.
They want to make it a little scarier,
but also keep the good comedic parts about what Ghostbusters. Darker and scarier than the first Ghostbusters. When you look back, kind of like those beginning scenes are kind of creepy when they're walking around the library and the ghosts are popping out.
The library
and
ghost is like the scariest ghost.
That was kind of creepy. So how do you feel about that? Do you want them to make it dark but also be funny, or do you want them?
I think they could do it dark funny.
It'll work. 'Cause horror comedy is like one of the best crossovers.
Oh yeah,
one of the best. It works so well. Horror movies are funny and just.
Well, look at Shaun of the Dead.
Amazing, right? Amazing, so good. Definitely my favorite of the
horror comedies.
The Cornetto trilogy of Edgar Wright's trilogy with like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz,
and what was the other one? I remember Hot Fuzz. I don't remember
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
I don't remember there being a third one.
One.
Oh, the third one that just came out recently, where like everyone's like robots and whatever the
World's
fuck it was.
End.
World's End.
World's End. I did like World's End though.
I didn't see it.
I liked it. It's good because it works good because like they're getting older, so they're writing as like them being older. You were totally watching me like I remember like because they're relating to an old time when they were kids and trying to bring. Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, so. Totally. Are you excited for this guy's Ghostbusters?
I'm looking forward to it. It's
gonna be the all-girl Ghostbusters.
It's going to be the all-girl Ghostbusters. I think it's going to be good. It sounds like they want to try to do it right. They don't want to upset fans, which is
good.
A lot of directors don't give a shit about it.
Right.
So.
They don't give the studios too. They're just like, oh, who cares? Fuck the fans.
Yeah.
They'll go see it anyway because they're idiots. Transformers. All right. All right. So I'm gonna take it from there. I got a couple of things. One of them is. The Abomination. The Abomination, apparently there's this little thing came out and like he was Roth, or I can't remember what the actor's name was, something Roth. He was approached and they were like,
he was Mr. Orange from Reservoir Dogs.
They were thinking, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and they were thinking about it, throwing the idea of maybe bringing the Abomination in Avengers 2, but apparently they did not go in that direction. Would you like to see Abomination come back?
If it was relative.
To the story?
To the story,
if it makes sense.
Like,
I mean, what if Hydra got a hold of Abomination? Because Abomination doesn't die at the end of that. The Incredible Hulk.
No, he's just there all.
He gets captured.
He gets captured. He's sitting there strapped down to a gurney. He can still. Oh, it's funny because fuck's his name? The guy Bruce Banner saves from the Gamma Bomb, Rick Jones.
Okay.
He ends up turning into a version of the Abomination in the comics where they call it A-Bomb. And he calls it, like, bombing out or whatever when he transforms. But he's all blue instead of being green like the Abomination.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it's relevant to the story, I could see him bringing him out. Other than that, the Abomination, to me, is not really a big
you don't want to see
heavy
him
hitter in the Hulk.
fight,
I could care less.
You're like, come on. It's a poor man's Hulk.
Ed Norton fucked him up, so.
He did do a good job.
Eric Bana Hulks would have got fucked up by Abomination, so.
That's the first one, right? Oh, that was so bad.
So bad.
Not good. Yeah, I think it could be cool, because I'd like to see other, like, if it was in an Avengers scenario, I'd like to see the other Avengers have to fight Abomination. Okay. If they only somewhat had to battle the Hulk, then suddenly the Hulk was on their side. They didn't have to worry about it anymore.
Like Hulk
so
goes fucking rogue and
like Hawkeye trying to fight him, and Black Widow and Thor once again trying to fight in the Abomination. That Abomination picks up the hammer. Oh my god, that would be so funny. So yeah, something like that, yes. But otherwise, I don't want to see Abomination and Hulk battle it out. That's not what I've been looking for that. Alright, so that's about it. Fuck that. So do you want to see him come back, yes or no?
No.
I agree. No, fuck that. Alright, so the visual effects supervisor on Batman v Superman has said there's an action sequence that is nothing like you will have ever seen before in a superhero movie so far today. So what do you think that is? Because everyone's thinking, like we were talking about before and I brought up tonight, and I think it's going to be the main battle of Batman v Superman. Like, when they first collide heads, what's going to happen? Shit's going to go down.
You know what we might get? You ever watch Dragon Ball Z?
I used to watch Dragon Ball in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, so you know in Dragon Ball Z where, like, Goku and the Saiyans get into it. It's those close-up shots of them going, like, back and forth. Yep. I don't really think we see that in movies. Like, of them actually going there.
They're doing a good over-the-top, kind of a good anime. Because that's what the Dragon Ball Z is, an anime style. It's that anime style. When they're doing those close-up action scenes.
Maybe we might get some of that.
Something like that. I would like Zack Snyder to go back to his old roots of using, like, I know you brought up, like, hitting him, punching him. Superman didn't have a lot of, like, 300, or how Watchmen had it was, like, the slow motion setups. Like, Batman v Superman didn't have, or Superman, Man of Steel did not have a lot of those, but their action sequences were stupid, like, yes, this big guy hits this guy.
He goes flying.
This guy hits this guy.
Superman hits Zod. Zod goes flying. Zod hits Superman goes flying.
Yeah, I hope it's not simple and stupid like that. But yeah, I would like to see, I hope it's like that. Get some awesome, good action pieces. Use the effects. They have, especially with Batman's utility belt. It's going to come into factor. It's going to be a big factor in this movie. He's going to have utility belts. He's going to have little gadgets. He's going to use Superman. We're going to see more of his powers. I want to see his freeze breath. And I want to see him shooting laser beams. I don't even want to see him shooting laser beams. But I want to see his freeze breath.
Did you actually see they released a colored picture of the Batsuit?
Yeah. Colored, I guess. It's still dark.
It's still dark, though. I'm hoping it's that black blue.
It's so dark that it still looks black and white.
I know.
But it is pretty good. So yeah, I hope it's incredible. It's probably going to be the big scene.
It's got the big battle at the end.
So we're very excited for that movie. What show do you think will have the best season ending this year? The shows we've watched and talked about. I think Flash is going to be number one.
Flash is going to be number one. Over the comic shows?
Yeah, everyone will be like Constantine. Yeah, all the
I think Flash.
Flash is going to have the best season ending. What do you think it might be? You think it's going to be like we actually find out who Reverse Flash is?
Yeah.
Or maybe more of an MO, maybe like why?
It might leave with like a cliffhanger of like...
I would assume it would be.
Because like the next, they're saying starting up the Rogues are going to come out. Who you got Captain Cold and who's a Firebug or whoever they're supposed to be. The Rogue Gallery, Captain Boomerang's there. Or Captain Boomerang's on Arrow. I don't know.
But they're crossovers.
They're crossovers, so... I'm going to go with the Flash, and I think they're just going to leave it where it's going to be a cliffhanger, obviously, but you're going to be like, that's fucked up, you're going to be mind-fucked, and you're not going to know what to do.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be Flash. That was my favorite show this year of all the superhero shows we watched. Flash was so good. And yes, their mid-season finale was really good, and their season finale is going to be incredible. It's going to be good. It's going to be a cliffhanger. Yeah, like I said, something's going to happen. I hope they don't do something stupid like, oh my god, Barry Left 4 Dead. Like, that's stupid. Hopefully
Like
it's not something
the
like Arrows in mid-season, right? I hope it's nothing stupid like that. I agree. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. I just said that. All right, best movie the next year, 2015. Who do you think is going to be the highest grossing movie? What we got? We got Star Wars and we got Avengers 2. Probably going to be the two big hitters.
I'm gonna say the two.
Those are going to be the two. I think the two high grossing movies. There's not a Transformers movie coming out this year.
Star Wars, hands down,
it's
going to trump Avengers.
Yeah, Star Wars is going to destroy. Yeah, there's no.
I still go back and watch the trailer.
I'm going to go see Avengers.
You know what I mean?
I'll go see Avengers probably once. But I'm going to go see Star Wars like 10, 15 times. Yeah, I agree. Star Wars is totally going to be the end-all, be-all. And do you think, and the other part of that question is, do you think, what will be the best movie? Because not always the highest grossing movie is the best movie. Do you think Star Wars is going to be the best movie too?
I think Star Wars... Yeah, I think Star Wars is going to trump Avengers.
It's going to be the movie. It's next year we'll be talking about like how we're talking about Guardians this year.
This movie, it's Star Wars, people.
But we already know it's Star Wars.
And they're doing it right.
Yeah,
they're
JJ,
doing it right.
It's in great hands. JJ's killing it. Alright, so yeah. I wish that conversation went somewhere.
I know.
But no, it's Star Wars. That's it. When you have Star Wars coming out a year,
there's pretty biased to Star Wars.
There's nothing else that's gonna lose. Yeah. All right. So this is the big story because this is the year. This is 2015. Back to the Future 2. This is the year Mr. McFly went to. This is the stuff that went down. So I luckily I watched it today. It was on TV and I fucking watched it. So
I had to work.
So let's see some stuff. This is some stuff I've noticed, and then look some other stuff on TV. You want to go with the wrongs first or the rights first?
Let's go with the rights first, because I think there's more wrongs than there are rights.
Well, I didn't write down all of them. This is the only ones I just noticed as looking at it. But some of the rights, flat screen TVs. Flat screens of TVs are totally true. Projecting TVs like that, those are real. One of the other things I noticed right off the bat, and that's pretty close to the end, is the Miami baseball team. There is a Miami Marlins. Unfortunately, we'll get to the negative, but the Cubbies did not ever win a World Series, so they didn't close on that. But the Miami baseball team is a little key thing that's cool. I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, there is a Miami baseball team. Girl off camera was like, no, there's not. I'm like, no, there is. Who is it? And I couldn't think of it, and I was like, oh, the Marlins moved to Miami. And she's like, oh, no shit. Yep. Yes, Miami Marlins are a real team. Self-lacing shoes are coming this year. Nike has already said that they announced that last year that they are coming out this year. They're going to be self-lacing shoes. They're going to be expensive, but they're going to be cool. Hoverboards also. We see hoverboards are happening. It's not like that, but
it's still real.
One thing though, Back to the Future was filmed around October. It was late in the year of 2015. So who knows? By the end of the year, maybe we could have some better hoverboards.
We could have better hoverboards by October.
But there are hoverboards. So thank you. Hoverboards are real. Everywhere. They do video conferencing. That's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
The one thing I do like is the glass entertainment. They had the glass thing, and he was watching his son.
Google glasses.
But we have Google Glass, which are way more high tech than that looks.
But it's there.
And Google Glass is real, and that's coming too. And then one of the things I noticed when cause he does the shooting video game, and he gets his cabinet. And the kids are like, oh, video games where you hold a controller. Like, oh, we do have nowadays video games you do not hold controllers. So there is some good stuff. And there's probably plenty more. There's only stuff I jotted down. But some bad things that they were just way off is they use a lot of fax machines.
They're pretty miss on the fax
machines. Did not hold up. That wasn't even close.
Actually, they're still around, but
no one uses them like that.
No one uses them like that.
Self-fitting clothes. I know. I think we talked about an episode that you were hoping like, where is the self-fitting clothes?
I can't wait. I could buy like that bat onesie and be like, push the little thing on the case, and it fits.
And this is another one that you brought up when we were talking about earlier. Jaws 19. Jaws 19 did not happen.
Thank God that hasn't happened.
Didn't go that far.
I think they stopped at what, like 5 or 6?
Okay, I want to say 5. I hope it's only 5.
I think there's 5 Jaws movies.
And even then, that's bad.
Yeah.
One thing I'm pretty pissed off at is the little pizzas that you put in the microwave for like 2 seconds, and then they're giant full pizzas that look really good.
The dehydrated pizzas?
Like, that's one thing I was like, when I saw that as a kid, I was like, that's going to be awesome when that happens. That has not happened.
But one thing never mind, that's Mario Brothers, not Back to the Future. The one thing Mario Brothers did hit on, you can order your pizza through a computer.
Ooh, that's a good call. Yeah, that's a good call.
But that's Mario Brothers, that's not,
That's still a good call, though. That's
not Back to the Future.
Another thing I have is the style sucks. Not even close. We're still dressing like normal people.
I didn't get that style. That's supposed to be like
futuristic, wearing little metal hat things, having fucking Bruce Lee being part of Biff's gang. That's when I was like, listen, that's Bruce Lee, that's the Dragon. No shit. He plays in the Bruce Lee biopic.
Didn't he still wear the 3D glasses all the time?
Yeah. Oh, I think it was the other guy. It was one of the other guys in his group that wore the 3D glasses all the time. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I wish. Yeah. Some people try to do that. It's terrible for your eyes. You can actually go blind.
I never understood why they did that. I guess it must have been a thing from the 50s. Like,
alright.
I tried to do it. After a day, I'm just like, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's terrible for your eyes. What else did I have? Flying cars. Flying cars never happened.
Yes and no.
No.
Well, there was prototypes that were made.
Yeah, but we don't.
Not in America though, but
I've seen stuff. They're like, oh, flying cars. No, I wouldn't count that stuff that I saw.
Yeah, we don't have to run on the wire track. We don't have that.
If only though. We have like jets, but that's not a flying car.
No, it's not a flying car. It's a fucking jet, man. It's a jet. It's not a flying car. Yeah. We don't have time travel still. You know what we don't have is the sports almanacs.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, there might be sports almanacs, but I never went and looked for one.
You have anything to add that you can remember from Back to the Future that might be right and wrong?
If you're an asshole, you're always gonna eat shit.
That's
never changed.
I guess that always comes full circle.
That's never changed.
Yeah. One of them, I think on the paper it said that there was a female president. That didn't happen.
No, we do have. No, that was a black mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Did Whitey ever run for president?
Oh, did Whitey win president?
I don't know.
I think in the first one, Whitey won.
In the first one, he goes back to the past. Right. He's like, "You're gonna be mayor," and he was mayor.
Was he president in the second one?
Was he?
I don't know. I don't think so. That would be cool though. Good for Whitey. One other thing I had is if you could do time travel, what time travel machine would you like to use?
The DeLorean.
You would. Oh, well, I was gonna give options like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But it's your DeLorean would be yours.
Well, let me hear the options now.
Well, because the other obvious option is the TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
What did H.G. Wells? What was his?
His was a time machine.
It was a time machine, but that's the other one, which was just kind of like this weird contraption.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Picture on the cover. That was the only ones I had. I don't remember what else. The phone booth, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
Ooh, you know what? As much as like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, that'd be my second choice. But you're in a phone booth and you have to stand there. Yeah. You're standing there. You're not riding in style like you are DeLorean. That
is true. The DeLorean is very stylish. I would still take the TARDIS because it's bigger on the inside.
Oh, well, look at you in your fancy fucking Time Lord space.
That's what I would do. The DeLorean would be the thing, like my casual ride. Like, I live in the TARDIS, but then we're like, I'm going to go to this place. I'm going to hop in the DeLorean. I'm going to travel this way. Let's go.
It's kind of like a Wonkavator.
Wonkavator's pretty cool. Wonkavator doesn't travel in time.
No, but I'm saying the TARDIS is kind of like a Wonkavator. Because, like, you have the fucking... Wonkavator Plus. You have the DeLorean. You know, it goes forward and backwards in time. But a TARDIS... You go through time and space. Right. It's like a Wonka
It's breaking dimensions. Yeah, it's fuck shit up. Alright, so I do have a Marry, Fuck, Kill. And since we talked about Back to the Future, the Marry, Fuck, Kill is Marty's mom. All three of them. So it's young Marty's mom.
Well, hang on, can I just talk about Google fucked me?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I tried to search who was president in Back to the Future 2. And Marty McFly told Emmett Brown that President of the United States in 85 was Ronald Reagan. He's caught the idea. That's not what I asked you, Google. Yeah, so never mind.
Alright, so Marry, Fuck, Kill. Marty's mom. So it's like...
So explain that. Because it's like Marty's mom's Marty's mom. For our viewers who don't know...
There's young Marty's mom from the past. There's future Marty's mom, the alternate future Marty's mom with the big...
Where she gets married to Biff. She has huge tits.
And then there's, I guess we'll go old Marty McFly, who we saw who was old. So you got MILF Marty McFly, you got, you got Cougar, MILF, and Youngin.
Google's on me, so I can't find out.
Google's a dick.
Yeah, I'm going to kill old Mrs. McFly.
They're just doing her a favor, too. She's old. She's ready to go.
She's ready to go.
We're
talking about the old one who's sitting there
like
making a jailbird fucking cakes. Oh no, you're talking about old one from the future.
Yeah,
where Jennifer wakes up on the porch and...
Oh, you think like Okay, so wait,
you want to
say 85? Was it 85, Mom? That's when it would take
place. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Okay, so let's go with that. Okay, 85 Mom, and then there's the young mom.
So Marry, Fuck, Kill, Mrs. McFly, 1950.
Yep. Okay, so young Mrs. McFly.
1985.
Which was she was like a middle-aged woman.
Middle-aged woman, and then
the alternate future, which is when she's like
future,
older with
huge tits.
Yeah. She looked good in that older one.
See, it's easy to kill off the old one.
Yeah.
And
she still looked good as that old one too, because I was thinking of like the old one. Like,
yeah,
well, I like that one. That one's better. I'd probably still fuck that one.
I'm gonna kill that one off. And here's where it gets tough, because Mrs. McFly in the 50s, she's around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, my dad hits the card. Let me suck your dick. Like, that's exactly what happened.
Like anyone that was any guy that wasn't related to her in the house, she was like, "Hey, let me touch you."
You know, Marty was all about like, yeah, until he realized like that's my mom. So she's not her mother in this scenario, is she?
No.
Okay, you have a way of twisting these very.
I would have waited anyway, and would have told you that part.
That's why. No, I see, because when she got the tit job, she's broken already. You know, I treat her like shit, so I fucked the one with the tit job, and I married Mrs. McFly from 1950.
You married the young Miss.
Yeah.
Okay, you married the young, fuck the old, kill.
What would you do?
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna kill probably their present day one, the middle aged one.
The one who's making the jailbird cakes.
Yeah, making jailbird cakes. What the fuck that means?
Remember she made the cake for the uncle because he was in prison still. It was a jailbird cake.
And I'm gonna do the opposite of you. I'm gonna marry the big titted one. I'm gonna marry the older one. And I'm gonna fuck the young one. Wait, is that what you said? What is that?
No, I said I was gonna marry the young one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna marry.
I think that kind of works out the same though.
It's the same person.
It's the same person.
Essential. We married, fucked, and killed Mrs. McFly
over and over and over again.
Yeah, time travel's weird, people. Anything else we want to talk about? We still have plenty of time. We still got 10 minutes.
We still have 10 minutes.
Yeah, because we kind of rushed because we didn't have too much time.
Yeah, because we had a fucking counter. The counter's like, yeah.
What else do I think I have something else down here? Oh, Back to the Future. What would you, if you could do a Back to the Future, then another Back to the Future? What would you do and where would you take it? That's a kind of general Back to the Future question. Maybe
bring him up to. That sounds kind of fucking stupid. But bring him to 2015 now.
So Marty's.
Marty's still in the 80s.
Marty's still in the 80s?
I guess I don't know the word with it. No, I don't know where I was going with. I was going to say, take it where it was. Where the first.
How old was Marty in the first one?
He was a teenager.
Okay. So we go, what, 30 years later? Yeah.
Okay, 30 years later, they'd be in 2015 already.
That's what I'm saying, but how old would he be? What, like, how old?
I don't know, because he was pretty fucking old. Like,
what kind of teenager was he?
Well, I mean, he could be
He did look terrible in the second one. It was only 30 years later. He shouldn't have looked that bad. That's a good point.
That bad. So
maybe he did wrong things. Now he corrected them. He's gone back. So
maybe instead of doing
do you think
he'll
have the shakes?
Well, you would have to have the shakes. Maybe instead of doing. Sorry, Michael J. Fox.
I love Michael J. Fox. I'm a huge fan of his. I love Spin City. I love Back to the Future. Oh yeah, he's great.
Life with Mikey.
I even watched this shitty show that he was just on recently that got canceled on NBC.
Oh yeah, Fox. I like that show.
Yeah, the Michael J. Fox show. I think it was something like that. Something like that.
But instead of let's do present day.
Okay.
But instead of from Marty McFly, let's go to Marty McFly Jr.'s. Okay. See what happened. See where his life turned out.
So new actor, new person,
new cast, except for Doc.
Unfortunately,
Doc Brown's gonna stay the same.
Can't have you do it again.
Yeah, well, he can still be there as old Marty.
Right. Something bad happened.
Sitting there and he's got the shakes, like he's an alcoholic and he's going through withdrawals.
You make it all emotional, like that's sad.
Yeah, no. That's why he's going
Back to the Future like that. I bet you was never sad.
Well, that's why he's gotta go back.
Like when Doc got shot, I was like, oh shit, but I wasn't sad.
Marty saved him with a frisbee.
That's the only reason I thought of that question, because I was like, well, the third one, the first one was like, okay, they went back a little. The second one, they went forward. So the third one, they went way back. So now where do you go? Where's the progression of it? And I kind of like your deal. Let's play off of the modern day. Let's go today. Let's go. Yeah, Marty's son's a good idea.
Get Michael J to be the father, old Marty.
Get them all back.
Get Jennifer back.
If you get them all
Biff.
back.
Biff. What's Biff doing for Jack the Jobs right now? He'd fucking sign on a heartbeat.
Kidding me? He's gonna want. He's been pitching it back.
The only way it's gonna work is if you get Dr. Emmett Brown back. You gotta get Christopher Lloyd back. Without the Doc, there's no Back to the Future.
I would like to see. Also, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm gonna give it to you right now. So Doc comes back. What? Doc had kids. Now you got Doc's kid
say that, yep.
and Marty's kid going on an adventure, trying to send off a new generation.
Well, they did a cartoon show.
Yeah.
And it was Jules and Verne's were his kids' name, after Jules Verne's. And that's what they do. They'd hop in the train, and Einstein could talk in the cartoon show. I remember, like that was a
cartoon. Of course, he could talk. What do you mean?
Why would Einstein never talked to the movie, but
that was a movie.
Maybe, yeah, I like that idea. Maybe go on and see where Doc's life carried him.
Oh, that would be cool. And then flesh out their adventures, and then have them all connect. 'Cause it's time travel. Maybe Doc did this one thing here that kind of these guys run into later, and they're like, oh shit. And then Marty, because especially cool. With the whole with the Back to the Future, the Telltale game that they did. Which was kind of just like, it was like kind of a continuation. It took place in the Back to the Future universe, and it was Doc and Marty on a different little adventure where they kind of fuck shit up, and then Doc's wife takes off. It's really good. If you haven't played, check it out. It's really good.
You can't download it anymore.
You can't download it anymore?
You can download the first episode. That's it.
That sucks.
Because I'm trying to get it, and you can't get it.
That sucks. You can get it on. You can get it on a physical copy of it.
Can you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can get a physical copy of it.
So yeah, but that
was awesome.
The first episode was great.
Yeah, no, yeah. You should.
And I want to go get because there's like 5 or 6 episodes.
Yeah, there's 5.
And I played the first one, and I'm like, damn, that was awesome. Like I'm into it. I want to play more. And
it's so good. And it jumps around. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. I like Telltales. They do good ones. They did a great Walking Dead, and they're doing a Game of Thrones one now, which is very good. So video games. Since we're talking about video games, what are you looking forward to this year, Richie? What are you really?
I'm looking forward to Evolve.
You're looking to see, yeah. You and Ross talk about that Evolve stuff.
Well, Ross
what
more
got you
than I
about
am.
it? Well, what got you?
I like the whole idea that the monster, he actually evolves. So, from what I'm reading is, my understanding of it, you start using one task against the monster. Mm-hmm. He learns, he evolves. So, eventually, what you're doing is going to become ineffective against the monster. You have to rethink your whole fucking way about it.
And by that, what's to the game? How the mechanics are? Is it a shooter? Is it weapons?
See, that's what I don't get, because you can either... That I'm not too sure.
I would assume there would be a lot of broader different
because
things
you can
if the monster evolves.
You can either be the monster, or you can be the guys hunting the monster. So imagine if you're the guys hunting the monster, it'd be like shooter setup, I imagine. Ross read more into it than I was. I thought it was cool. Cool concept.
People are very excited about it. I personally haven't seen it.
Batman Arkham Knight.
Before the Arkham Knight, huh?
Before Arkham Knight.
Those Batman games are great.
They're so awesome.
Look at it.
Yeah, I don't really know what else is coming out. Mighty Number 9.
I think he also wanted to say Mortal Kombat.
Yes, Mortal Kombat 10. I did.
That was one of the things he wanted to mention.
I didn't want to mention that. I'm stoked. I don't know where they're going. Oh yeah, they leak.
No, I don't know.
I don't know where they're going with storyline because you got all these motherfuckers looking in there like they're Shredder. Like they're related to Shredder somehow. And I'm kind of excited to see that.
So, I want to play Division. Division's a cool shooter game at a 5-minute mark. Division's a cool shooter game that I'm looking forward to playing. I'm going to try to play Mortal Kombat, but I don't want to because I don't want to get my ass kicked.
Yeah, no one will play me in Mortal Kombat. I don't know why.
Some zombie stuff. I don't know what else is coming.
Oh, DayZ. Isn't DayZ coming out to the PS4?
DayZ should be coming, and H1Z1, which is the Sony one, for its similar game, survival horror, open world type game. So there's 2 of them coming. When everyone gets there first, I'll totally play. That's about it. I don't know. I don't really know what's coming out next year.
I don't. I'm looking for Mighty Number 9.
That sounds cool.
We talked about it on the show last week. If you can check out the podcast, it's the guy who originally created Mega Man. Capcom doesn't want to use him anymore. They don't want to make another Mega Man game. But then I just read that they're making another Mega Man game. So what this guy did, he started a Kickstarter.
His own kind
and he literally took the whole storyline for Mega Man and It's my number 9.
Yeah, it's similar to Mega Man. It looks cool. Looks cool. I'm excited. I'll totally check it out.
Yeah.
Here's all we have. So, what do you got, a song? We might have a song. Subscribe, like. We're gonna fix this. Ooh, no, play it. Play it. I don't know what he's playing, but alright.
You don't know this song? Sinead O'Connor? I don't fucking know.
So yeah, thanks for watching. And
Have a week.
have a week. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good.
Oh, yeah, wow. Love going through shit. Right?
Spider-Man playing cards. That's 1994.
And then I found an old Transformer toy I meant to bring on the show and I forgot.
That's cool. What do they look like?
Then I got looked at skate scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only Let's see Spider-Man. I found a lot of deck of cards unopened. Like, man, I found a lot of deck of cards over time. Flowers at the plant, mama, in the backyard.